Splaining, despite its highly problematic nature, is not understood by many. Derived from the word explaining, and the root of words such as mansplaining and whitesplaining, it describes the patronizing and condescending explanation a privileged individual gives to a marginalized group, such as women, homosexuals, and differently abled individuals. This individual uses his, her, or their privilege to assert authority over the situation. So, what is the problem? To better understand splaining, take this example. On January 19, 2016, Sam Smith wrote this tweet. "Just experienced my friend getting verbally abused racially in London. I am absolutely speechless." This is an example of whitesplaining. Sam Smith, a white male, is using his privilege to speak for the experiences of his friend. A few things can be taken away from this example. Firstly, a privileged individual should not share their own viewpoints on issues of discrimination which they do not face. They must instead simply listen to those who do. Thus, in order to reach equality between groups, a level playing field between them must be avoided. Also, the example brings up another problem with splaining. Although in this case Sam Smith had not explicitly questioned the experience of his friend, he did judge it using his own opinions. In both cases this can be offensive, and is a clear example of a microaggression. The offensive nature of such a viewpoint makes it highly inappropriate. Therefore, the questioning of experiences in such a situation is off limits. The experience has its own rights, which must be protected. On September 13, 2015, an argument occurred between the white male Matt Damon and the black female Effie Brown during the fourth season of Project Greenlight. Matt Damon argued that the selection of the filmmakers should be based entirely on merit. During his argument, he explained his view on diversity to Brown. This is an example of both mansplaining and whitesplaining. As seen before, the privileged individual, Damon, is explaining issues, in this case diversity, which a marginalized individual, Brown, is already aware of. Therefore, his argument is no longer necessary. This example shows that those with privilege should not express opposing viewpoints in debates regarding discrimination, racism, sexism, or the like. This stifles those who have had a history of suffering oppression. Thus, in order to increase freedom of speech, censorship is required. Also, his lack of experience makes Damon's argument lose its validity. This is why no response to Damon's argument itself was necessary. Simply noting the difference in experience and privilege negates an opposing opinion. Despite its insidious nature, you can help to solve the problem of splaining. This video was a good place to start. Thanks for watching.